iDiskiTV, powered by World Sports Betting. Mamelodi Sundowns are inviting their fans to enter the stadium for free in their last group stage game versus Merreikh. It will be at 3 p.m. tomorrow. Last group stage game in the CAF Champions League. Kaizer Chiefs, of course, at 5 p.m. take on Chippa United. Slowly but surely, fans will be allowed at stadiums if they are vaccinated and if they produce a certificate of vaccination and an ID too. If you have a 12-year-old or younger, you can be able to go with them without any of those documentation. Remember, those kids are not eligible for vaccination. Tso Vilakazi, another member of the vaccinated team. You were one of the very few people from the beginning who got vaccinated. You qualified to go to Sundowns. Sundowns versus Merreikh. Last match, Sundowns have already qualified, but they've allowed 15,000 fans to go to the stadium. What do you expect to see tomorrow? Yes, sir.
Justice. Support iDiskiTV. So I'm chicken food. Yeah, that's yes, it tastes nice and sweet. When Sundown says you guys can come for free as long as you've got your certificate, your ID, that's nice, and I'm just looking forward to see the fans in the stadium in Enkulu. It's been long, and I would say I think it's overdue, if I can put it that way, because if you can see around the world, but Tina is a shake umzimba kancane
I think one of the problems, though, and Dr. Ivan Kaizer, the chairman of the PSL, did mention it in his speech on Wednesday at 12 or at 2. In as much as fans are back at the stadium, this is when we are going to start to see amongst the football population how many of us are vaccinated. And I think that's going to be one of the challenges. And in as much as we're saying FNB, it's 90,000, but FIA 45,000, we may not exactly see 45,000 going there because amongst us, the football population, not a lot of us are vaccinated.
Yeah, Enkulu, you know, Chairman, I liked what the Chairman said, and I think that's another way of saying to South Africans, hey, let's go and vaccinate. And I think he played his cards very, very well. And I know him. He's very, very smart. He's very smart. So he played his cards very, very well. And he waited for the right time. Now we can do this. Because one thing he knows, as South Africans, mentality of most of South Africans in Jan, abanye bafuna go vaccinate, abanye bayafuna, and you know it becomes a bit of a problem to the ones esaba vaccinated ukuthi manje ba allow uku stadium, because even the ones abangazange vaccinated, they will want to go to the stadium. It will be a bit of a chaos, you know. So I think it was his, you know, good thinking and good planning. Let me just wait a bit, you know, for people to come back, because most of our black people are young vaccinated. So I don't want to cause a problem whereby people must stampede, vaccinated, and then they will tell you no. But the president said, if you don't want to do this, no one needs to force you, you know. So somewhere, somehow, I think isn't this a missile was that in a problem because if somebody says no, but do you
expect Sundowns to go out in the bang? I mean, they've already qualified for the group. I did ask you even on the last game, because they had already qualified at the top of the group as well. New faces, try out new combinations, or you expect them, because they'll be fans, to serious game?
You know, there's one thing that is there in the game is to create a history. So I believe that they will go all out to create a history, to say we've played the group stages, we've won all the games without losing any game, and I think that will be a history that it will create. So I've got the feeling that they will go all the way to say, look, let's create a history in one of the things that we need to do as Sundown. Already they've done it before, and still, you know, the hunger they still want to do better and better and better. And you know, it makes me to really humble myself when I look at those coaches, to say in the previous game I thought change.
Might take it easy.
Yeah, but you know, when I look at that lineup, it was
they've been
like,
a red card. You remember they had a red card very early on, and I don't know what they did. They win 4-1.
but winner 4-1.
Yes.
And Nkulego, it reminded me argument up now when you were protecting coaches, saying no, but so utoli red card, you are bound to lose. And I was like, who said you are bound to lose? Because as a coach, you plan. You plan a red card, you plan players when they get sick, you plan for injuries, you plan for the players abathola yellow card during the game. Yabona lo abathola yellow card is in danger. So let me take it out, let me taking him out and then put the other one. So, you know, the way Sundowns they did, I was like, yeah, you see, this is what I've been talking about.
I get your point, but xa uweek uphelele so ubekiselaphi xa
it's your own problem.
Because Sundowns is Sundowns. I mean, that thing doesn't apply to them. They're the best team in South Africa.
Yes.
And maybe top 3 in Africa.
Yes.
But anyways, very quickly, so your prediction for tomorrow.
Nkulego, these guys will go all the way. They'll want to win. Yes, I know. Merreikh is not just an easy team. You know, they can play also. They can play. They can knock the ball around. They can create chances, but I still fancy Sundowns winning the game. All
right, so there you go. That's Mamelodi Sundowns winning. iDiskiTV, iDiski Times, World Sports Betting. That's where then you go and put your bets on World Sports Betting, wsp.co.za. Very quickly, Kaizer Chiefs, Chippa United, before I let you go. What is your prediction there? I mean, Chippa United are not doing well. I think they're number 13 on the log, 21 points, 13 or number 12 on the log. Kaizer Chiefs, they're number 3 on the log. What do you expect in that game? It's played in PE.
I'm a coach for life.
Team Enkulu matot.
Wow. Let team Leana. Team Mapela Leana Kulewa. You know, that's why guna season yabonabo winter, spring, summer, autumn. It depends, you know. And I think
usually a season lasts 3 months.
Yeah. No, I was just making an example. They
don't last 7 years.
Yeah. No, it's just that football here to you can take about 2-3 winter, and then if you turn around,
not 7.
Yeah, Nkulego.
Sure.
You know, when you love a team, Nkulego, you'll always try and you know, try to justify certain things that are happening, but in reality is, no, things are not good at Chiefs, and I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. And you know, Ulenchis Lapayana Chippa, I see him he's doing better, and I'm proud of him, and well done to Ulombuzana, Chairman Chippa Mpengezi, to go to, you know, give him a chance to say, look, I've got nothing to lose. Just go in there and, you know, do what you can do best. And I if the game is not gonna go to a draw, yeah, Chiefs will win 1-0.
Okay, there you go. That's Tso Vilakazi's prediction. iDiskiTV, iDiski Times, World Sports Betting. Thank you very much for watching.